Hi everyone! I know I might look crazy to you, but I actually just look like I'm going to Nissefest, which is Santa Fest or Santa Party or whatever. It's a get-together where everyone dresses in Santa attire. I got a picture from one of my friends this morning. My middle goddaughter was going to Nissefest in her kindergarten and it was so cute. And I thought it would be an appropriate look for this video because I'm going to talk about Norwegian Christmas traditions. One of the most fun things about living abroad is sharing your traditions with other people, because Christmas is such a thing that the way you do it is the correct way to you, and that's the obvious way to celebrate Christmas, but everyone does it differently, so everyone has their own idea of what Christmas is supposed to be. I already made a video talking about Norwegian Christmas food, but today we're going to talk about traditions of things we do. Obviously these things might be done in other places as well, but we consider them Norwegian, if that makes sense. The first thing on my list is julebukk, which is kind of the Christmas version of trick-or-treating. The kids go from door to door and sing Christmas carols, and then they get candy from people. This was more done before, like I used to do this when I was little, but I don't think a lot of people do it now. But I know that Christmas caroling is a thing that people do, like they go around and sing Christmas songs, but I feel like kids specifically doing it and dressing like this, importantly, isn't that widespread. The next one is one that's always funny to explain to people who aren't Norwegian. Norwegians celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, so that whole day is like a ritual of things that need to happen at specific times. Every Christmas morning, 11 a.m., we watch a movie called 3 Wishes for Cinderella. I know it has different names and stuff. This is a movie that every single Norwegian, I mean 95% of Norwegian people has to watch this or they won't even feel that like it's Christmas. This is a tradition that's never questioned. Everyone has to watch this movie. But the weird thing is, this movie is not a Christmas movie at all. It's a Czech East German movie and it's dubbed by one guy. One guy does all the voices. It sounds so strange, but no one questions it. It's a tradition. We have to do it. We love it, but it's so random. The next point I've put is Nisse everything. Nisse is Santa. And honestly, we go crazy about little Santas, decorations with Santas on it, everything. It's such a thing. My mom probably owns over 100 Santas. I'm not even exaggerating. It might be like 200. I know that in some countries you put out cookies for Santa when they come and deliver the presents during the night, but in Norway it's quite common to put out Norwegian rice pudding. It's called grøt. It's kind of like rice pudding, but it's just a lot better. Another thing about grøt or rice pudding is that we put like an almond in the whole pot, and then whoever gets the almond wins some kind of prize. As I already said, we open our presents on the 24th, which, I mean, I get to open my presents before all of my friends here and stuff, so that's just really fun. We open them in the evening after we've had our Christmas dinner and all of that, so it's like the last thing that happens on the day. In Scandinavia in general, Advent is a huge thing. We put up the like Advent like stars in the windows. We have the candle holders with the 4 candles, and you light one every Sunday of Advent, and there's like a song or a poem or whatever you can say when you light them. Every candle or every Sunday represents one thing that you kind of like appreciate or want to focus on for Christmas. I know this might sound like a religious ritual or something, but it's just like a cute thing that we do. This is a little bit more old-fashioned, but there used to be a thing in Norway that when you do your Christmas baking, you have to make 7 kinds of cookies. If you didn't make 7 kinds, like that was shame. Like like people would look down on you for that. But now, of course, we don't do that. That would be incredibly wasteful. We're not enough people to eat a lot of cookies, and we only make our favorite ones now because we want to actually make the ones that we're gonna eat. But people definitely make too much Christmas cookies. Like whenever you go to visit someone, they're like, please eat the cookies, I want to get rid of them. Something that's huge in Norway, I googled it and I couldn't really find if it's big somewhere else, but it's televised Christmas calendars. So you get a new episode every single day. This is so much fun, and these are some of the best like childhood memories. The Christmas calendars, like that's what would decide what we would play at recess, like at school, and they're a really fun way to count down for Christmas. One Christmas calendar in specific that I want to mention is one that's called the Eurekaland. It's a really silly Christmas calendar made by like a band. There's 3 band members and there's 6 characters, so they all play 2 characters each. There's like 5 male characters and 1 female, and the guy who plays the woman is hilarious. It's so funny. The funniest part about this though is that they speak a mix of Norwegian and English. So I feel like if my neighbors here hear me watch it, they're gonna be like, what is wrong with these people? Like, what language is this? I don't even know how that happened, but the reception of this was bad in the sense that people were like, no, this is gonna just confuse people and make them speak really really bad English, but on the other hand, it kind of took away the scary part of speaking English because you didn't have to worry so much about messing up because this was normalized, you know? Speaking it wrong was normalized, if that makes sense. Something else that I also kind of find difficult explaining to people is Christmas soda. It's a soda that's only available for Christmas, and whenever, you know, you get the first sip of Christmas soda for the year, it's a great day. Like, it's so nice. It's such a good soda. It's freaking amazing. I love it. I want to drink it all the time. But you know how something becomes even more amazing when you can only have it for a short time of the year? The culture in Norway varies a lot. Norway's a very long country and it's very like spread out when it comes to what's normal in different places. And this also applies to Christmas soda. So we have a lot of different Christmas sodas, and what we consider the best Christmas soda differs from place to place. I asked my friends for ideas on what to include in this video, and one of my friends who kind of knows a lot about like old traditions and stuff suggested this thing called mølje or kjøttmølje, which literally kind of just translates to mess or meat mess. And apparently old people used to eat this. I've never heard of this before, so it's clearly not, you know, practiced anymore, or maybe it is in different parts of Norway. So you put flatbread, Norwegian flatbread is really, really thin, like super, super thin and crispy, and you put it in broth from meat. And then you let it sit a little bit and then you eat it. So I guess it's kind of like soup, but to me it just sounds like soggy crap. Like, it sounds like the kind of stuff that Gordon Ramsay would like throw it in your face if you served it to him. I don't know, I have never tried it. Maybe it's good, but the consistency alone would put me off. This is another kind of funny tradition from days gone by. The 25th of December is supposed to be a day where you just, you know, rest after Christmas and you spend time with your family and you stay inside. You're not allowed to go out. You can go for a walk, but you can't go visit someone. You cannot go visit anyone, because I think the day is considered kind of sacred and you're supposed to just be with your family and not have to deal with someone else, I guess. If you do go visit someone, you're called julepetter, Christmas petter. I don't know why it's called that. I have no idea, but it's just not allowed. But obviously now people are way more lax with the rules because no one can really tell you what to do, and if you want to go visit someone and they think it's okay, who's gonna tell you no? Another weird ass movie that we have to watch for Christmas is called Dinner for One, Grevinnen og Hovmesteren in Norwegian. Apparently this is a German movie. I always thought it was English, but I mean, they sound British anyway. That's the thing, it's not even in Norwegian. Most Norwegians decorate their Christmas tree on the 23rd, and then we watch this movie after, and it's not even a Christmas movie. This is about an old lady who has a New Year's get together and she's invited all her friends, but all her friends are dead. So her butler has to toast with her for all of the people around her table that are there, but they're not there because they're dead. So he has to toast with her and impersonate their voices. It's such a weird movie. And also it has like slapstick humor because he falls over a lot. I don't know why we watch this movie, but we love it. It's an important part of tradition. I have to watch this movie on the 23rd or I wouldn't even, you know, feel like it's Christmas tomorrow. Do Norwegians have issues? Like, why do we do all these weird things? I don't know, but we're really happy with it, so I'm not complaining. It just looks weird when you take a step back and you have a little bit of perspective. It's like, why do we do these things? But we love it. I think that was it. I've probably missed something. If you're Norwegian and you want to add something, please leave it down below. I know we have a lot of funny traditions and I know a lot of these aren't 100% Norwegian. And thanks to my friends who helped me give suggestions for this video. You know who you are. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a thumbs up. Please leave me a thumbs up. I deserve it. I'm never gonna get this red color off my face. And I shall see you tomorrow with another Vlogmas video. Keep it the good vibes. Bye!